Stop. We're starting the moving process now. Even though we're leaving on the 10th, it is now the 3rd, I think. Not for a few days, but I just wanted to start off with random stuff that we don't really use to fill up a suitcase to get more of a general idea how much space we have and how much we need, because we might need to buy another suitcase to bring onto the ferry. Now this is a present for Jason's sister, who's due a month before me. I think I've talked about it before. She just found out she's having a girl. I'm not an auntie yet, so this is technically like I'm an auntie-in-law, but I'm kind of counting it as being an auntie. My symptoms of pregnancy like have not been that bad in the general gist of things. Is this kind of slanty? I don't think they're that bad compared to other people. Like, I've been watching TikToks where people have a fucking woeful time with their pregnancy. Like, Jason's sister says she has round ligament pain, like sore hips, she can't sleep on her back and all these other things, and her sickness is really bad. Whereas mine is like, comes in waves. Like, I haven't earned the right to complain really compared to other people's pregnancies. I can function and I'm not in pain, which is really good. Like, my boobs don't even hurt. It's not that bad. I've actually felt worse on periods. But one glaringly poignant symptom that I'm being affected by right now is my anger. I have a burning fiery pit of rage in my stomach, which is this child. This baby is a Leo, so I'm assuming that's where it's coming from. I have no tolerance for people. Like, I never reply to messages that are like a bit cheeky or ignorant. Comments on TikTok, like I just kind of ignore them because there's no point. Like, they're just looking for a reaction, or they don't know you well enough to like make a judgment based off the 16-second video that you've just put up on the internet. But now for some reason I'm like opening messages and being like and it's taking me every bit of my willpower to not reply, being like, you fucking idiot. And a few times I've literally just been like, I am pregnant, can you please keep it to yourself? Because it's so fair enough that people have an opinion. Obviously it's a really funny, interesting time for me, and of course people are gonna have opinions on it. So like, I was expecting that. I put myself in the internet. It's so naive of me to be like, why can't everyone be nice to me? Like, I put myself out there. Do you know what I mean? I'm expecting things like that to happen, but usually it just doesn't faze me. I'm like, yeah, these people have an opinion, like whatever, I'm just gonna ignore it. It really, like, the positives always outweigh the negatives. I just thought for some reason, obviously naive of me as well, I just thought for some reason me being pregnant, and obviously my emotions are heightened right now, it was a very confusing time for me, stressful as well, because there's a lot of things that I don't share, especially about a really intimate personal time like this, like how things are going on with my family, my financial situation, like where I'm going to live. These are all really important parts of my life right now that I can't, and it's sometimes there's a lot of stuff that's going, this is I'm giving a whole like, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors speech, but you know what I mean. I just thought me being pregnant that people would just cut me a bit of slack, or people, and it's not even that I'm getting mean messages, it's literally just people being stupid. It's just like, use your brain, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't have to coddle all of you people. I don't have to explain absolutely every single thing that I say. It's just exhausting. Like, sometimes people actually are just stupid. Like, they just make stupid comments. I'm being mean. I don't even need to bring out all this negativity, you guys. I just thought people would cut me a bit of slack because I'm pregnant, but no. So I just need a bit of more self-control, or to just be on my phone less, like maybe put a limit on it, because like I'm only harming myself. Like, YouTube, I've said this before, it's such a safe space, except when someone, oh my god, I'll never forget it. I hate giving the examples because some people might be like, tell me I'm in the wrong, and I don't have the emotional capacity right now to accept that I'm in the wrong right now. I just want to think that I'm always in the right, you know? But anyway, someone commented being like, getting pregnant during a climate crisis, you owe everyone an apology. And then I was just like, no I don't, you absolute nut job. Like, what is wrong with you? Literally, what is wrong with you? I've never met you before. Like, I do not owe anyone an apology. Anyway, like, I would prefer if people like that would just unsubscribe, would just click the unsub button. Obviously in Ireland especially, people hate watch. It's a less of a phenomenon in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, unless the person is like from that area, I think. Now I can't speak obviously on personal experience because I'm not from these places, but from what I've learned, it just seems like there's a lot of hate watching going on in Ireland because people can't stand someone who's like confident enough to be on the internet no matter what you're doing. You literally could be doing nothing wrong and everyone's like He's just angry about it. The only proof that I have, or the evidence of that, is like gossip forums, and they're really prevalent in Ireland. Like the Irish gossip forums are like literally rampant. They're like popular, you know? And I know not to look at them because that's fucking stupid. Why would I do that? So that would literally be torturing. I would be torturing myself doing that. If you have a cheeky comment to make, just take it to the GC. Like, take it to the group chat, talk to your mom about it. Like, I just don't want to see it. If you have something bad to say, like, I just don't want to see it. Especially when people are like, it's just my opinion. Like, I don't care about your opinion. I don't care, so why are you texting me it? Like, what are you expecting me to say? Being like, oh yeah, so fair enough. Here's 100 quid. Like, what are you expecting me to take from that information? And the girl who was like, you owe us an apology. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to get an abortion? Or like, oh my god, that was so close. That I have read all here. I haven't read these, so they need to go in my suitcase. There's a few down here too. Moving on, I should probably stop with the negativity. Like, the baby is literally, it's like whispering in my ear, being like, send them abuse, send them abuse, send them abuse. You know, have a breakdown. And I know I was beefing with the it gals before, but for some reason I'm just like, Jenny is my comfort. Oh my god! Ah! Rawr. What was that? What was that? Ow! Ow! When I like one YouTuber, that's literally the only thing I can watch. So like, I can only watch Jenny while I'm eating my breakfast. Otherwise my day is ruined, do you know? So I have 2 full suitcases now, but I'm worried because this one's really heavy because it has all the books in it. So I'm scared. We have had suitcases break on us before, like a whole wheel snapping off. The suitcases are this brand. Bringing home this as well. We'll probably donate this, throwing that out, throwing out the candles, keeping these little jewellery things. And then we have to pack all this shit. Then this is all that we have left on the rail. Not too much, but that would fill up like 1/2 of a suitcase because these things are really thick. And I'm not sure what I'm going to wear on the way home. I'm going to have to wear like my bulkiest outfit. Old paintings which is like just so embarrassing. Like, I don't really know what to do with them. Like, I'm embarrassed to bring them into a charity shop to be like, I'm donating some paintings, you're welcome, these are beautiful paintings that I worked on. They were just like lockdown therapeutic things that I buy my paintings. A lot of this stuff is like half empty that is probably gone off that I can throw out. It looks like I'm wearing one of those pointy bras from the 60s, and they're like sagging and going apart. Fixing me, yeah. Do you believe in magic? Mm-hmm. He's sleeping. Oh, he's sleeping. Any kind of song that has piano in it. Oh my god, why does it look like I have a comb over? She falls asleep to like any sort of music with piano in it. And we were in the kitchen and she fell asleep like sitting up. She was like sitting up sitting up straight, and a song from La La Land came on and she literally was like, it was really cute. But I wanted to show you my dream board. Don't read anything in it because it's so embarrassing. But yeah, don't read the words, but just look at it. I can't remember I think I got this in Tiger. And these are little post-its that Jason has left me around the house. And then more post-its Jason has left me around the house. And a little letter. And then memories from Paris, because I think that's where the baby was conceived. So I have like a gallery and our metro tickets. Journaling buzz. And then there's more post-its that Jason has left me around the house. I think I'm going to fill the rest with like letters to the baby because, to be honest, I'm not really feeling an emotional connection to the child yet. And that might sound like really bad, but like I just don't. I think especially because, well, first of all, I'm so early on. I'm just in my second trimester. I don't know what the sex is, so it's hard for me to imagine the baby, and I can't feel it. Like it's not, I can't feel the fluttering. Apparently you feel the flutters like next week, and then you start feeling like proper kicks around 20 weeks to 24 weeks. I've made like a playlist of songs that I always play, that I always listen to, and I'm always adding stuff to it. I can link it in the description. It's just called For My Baby, but if you follow me on Spotify, you've probably seen it because I made it public. But the baby can't hear in utero until week 24 anyway, so there's not really much point in me doing that. And because my symptoms aren't that bad, it doesn't really feel like I'm pregnant. I'm just kind of tired now. I can do like one task a day and then I'm like exhausted. I also have a sty in my eye, but Saoirse also has a sty in the exact same place like right now. So I don't know what that means. I really just want to like lie in bed now after packing. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? I feel bad about giving out earlier. I was calling people stupid. I feel really bad. It's not me, it's the baby talking.
How does it taste?
Super sweet.
Ooh. Ooh. That's nice and wet now, isn't it? Yeah.
Everything was okay.
Oh, what is
Oh
it?
my God.
Oh, we actually have one of these doties in our there you go.
Oh,
that's perfect. So cute. Oh, and the little bibs.
Oh.
Thanks so much,
they're
Lola.
not
They're
cute,
so
Lola, thanks.
sweet.
That's very
That's
cute.
my cute.
Sorry, some
Me and him.
Okay.
Okay. Cute.
The Hamilton Moncrieff No, Moncrieff Hamilton.
In private.
Oh.
Oh my God. Babies was my cue, isn't it?
It's so cute. I was like in the shop earlier and I was like,
Like,
oh my god, I'm getting so
it's just the size of stuff.
Oh,
I
and this is
know,
a little blankie.
muslin wraps.
Oh, my
so
God.
cute.
For swaddling.
Oh.
Yeah, there's literally so many different purposes for it.
Oh,
There's so many
a
uses.
little baby burrito.
Yeah. Oh, I love the core of
It's an explanation because basically I saw this and I was like, okay, I want to buy it. It came vacuum packed in this plastic and I was like, what the actual fuck is this? So I had to open it to see it.
Oh, okay.
And then it looked kind of crap, so I was like, fuck. And also it's in a gorilla's bag. So there you go.
Oh my God.
Got it out here in 10 minutes.
I wrapped it up to make it a bit cuter with a bow.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's so soft.
Look at the sheep.
Vacuum
Yeah, vacuum packed. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
But
it's like a little hood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, Jesus.
Ah, look at that.
Oh my
That's
God.
adorable.
Little
Little ears and
The
stuff.
little ears now, look
Ah.
at the little feet. Little feet.
It looks like a fucking huge thing for a newborn, but
So
anyway.
cute. Thank you so much. And
It grows, it grows.
Yeah.
oh, baby oil.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Birthday. Thanks so much, Jay.
You're very welcome.
Why just let the dragon in your finger?
Rick Owens, baby.
So
girl.
cute.
Imagine it was Rick Owens summer.
Oh, eco.
Oh my god, it's so
Eat
dark.
your rascals. I love
It's
this.
so dark.
Very
All
healthy.
natural. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so good. That's perfect.
Come on, pop, pop it up.
Pop, pop.
Oh my god, it sticks to something.
Yeah.
They are
That's
so
That's
cute.
cute. Oh my God.
That's great.
It's suction cups down.
We're not even gonna need to buy them.
Oh my god.
The book is from Sean, but there's
Yeah,
even
so
I got in the charge.
I was like super stressed
flowers for
about
mommy.
what to get it. And like I put in like a 4 down, I was walking through Con, I was like, fuck's sake. So I was like, right, the only thing I know I'm good at is writing, so I write using bedtime story.
Very cute.
Yeah,
Oh my God, will we read? Yes. Oh, 2 cats in the rain. Oh, that's so.
Wait, Shawnee, funny. You should read it out.
You
should read it out.
Very funny. You guys ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
I love them. Thank you. Yeah, it's
That's
so cute.
brilliant. Man.
Hey. Where?
See if they're... I think they're so romantic.
They're so romantic. Yeah, I love the way the So I'm back in my dad's house. Me and Jason are living in my dad's house at the moment. We couldn't stay in my mum's. Missy Moo was staying in my friend Ashling's house, but it turns out she actually can't have her anymore. So I've been trying to find somewhere for Missy to live because Missy can't stay here. My stepmom's allergic to cats. I was just a bit naive about finding somewhere to live. I just thought that things would be easier. It's not that money is not the issue because we can pay for somewhere, but even the places that we can't afford, they're just full straight away. I'm also self-employed and pregnant and have a cat, so it's like we're not really the ideal tenants for landlords. And my old landlord is ignoring my text, so he won't write me a reference. We're just living in my dad's at the moment, but I feel really bad because we can't, and that I haven't been with Missy, and I really don't like moving her around to random places, so I just hope that we find somewhere to live soon so that she can be with us. We won't be like searching for an apartment when I'm heavily pregnant. Like, I was stupid to begin with to think that we could find somewhere easy when there's a fucking housing crisis in Ireland, but I didn't realise how bad it was until we came. I just feel fucking shit. Obviously it's not nice living with your parents. Well, there's some positives, obviously. You feel like a piece of shit. Bam Bam is grand because they can just stay in my belly and they're safe in there as long as I have somewhere to live, but I can't have a Missy in my belly. It probably sounds so dramatic though as well for people, maybe if you don't have a pet, or maybe I just have a weird like dependency on her, but when you have the responsibility of a pet and you can't like look after them, like it's horrible. I should have had somewhere to move in straight away when we came back from London, that Missy could be with us. I'm grateful because I'm not homeless, so it's okay. And in other circumstances it's fine. If I wasn't pregnant it kind of would be okay, but the fact that I'm pregnant is I have someone else to look after, so it's a lot of pressure, but I think I'm also highly sensitive at the moment, and that it's not actually that big of a deal because no one else seems to be stressing out like I am. And I had like such a different idea of the type of videos I'd be making. I thought that I was going to be vlogging being like, oh my, it's so good, my first week back in Dublin, but I've just been really upset the whole time. Even though I'm happy to be back, I don't like, it's not a London situation where I'm like, oh, I hate Dublin. I love Dublin and I'm so glad that I'm back living here, but I just want somewhere to feel like safe somewhere. For the time being we can afford a one bed, but even still, like, a lot of the places have fucking broken windows or black mold, so it's not really ideal.
You keeping me company. Are you cheering me up? Are you filling the void of my cat? Yes, you are. What? Look at your tiny paws.
Oh, she looks like Dobby.
Is someone coming in? Is someone going in?
Tonight we're going to Current Joys, which is why I have makeup on. And I was about to be like, I look so old, but I literally just look my age. Like, I just look 24. And I'm like, oh, that's so old. Like, I'm literally young. Sexy mom? Sexy mom vibes? I'm also at an awkward stage with my bump that it's not like huge where I'm noticeably pregnant. If I went around with the belly top on, no one would be like, congratulations. They would just be like, oh, she's got a bit of junk in the trunk and she's flaunt. She's shaking what her mommy gave her. Like, I am shaking what my mommy gave me, but my bump is like rock hard. And it's like minuscule, so maybe it's just like she's shaking what that gluten gave her. Maybe it just looks like I have a celiac bloat. Some of my pants don't fit me properly. I just feel uncomfortable, do you know? So I'm just wearing a hood, I'm wearing a nice outfit and then a hoodie over it because I just can't be arsed. Peanut's misunderstood in this house because every time, I know, aren't you? Look at her, she's so innocent.
Remember when you were just a little puppy last year?
Peanut has her little quirks because every time she gets excited, or if she sees you and recognizes you and she's really excited to see you, she will piss herself. When she's meeting someone new, she will also piss herself. She just has that weak sphincter muscle. Yeah, she pisses every time she sees me. So this is including like she gets excited when I come downstairs in the morning and she will piss herself. She pissed herself so much the day I moved home that there was actually pee on my leg and there was like pee around the suitcases while we were unpacking. Like, she came upstairs, she saw me when me and Jason came in, she pissed on the floor, and then when we were unpacking our suitcases she came upstairs again and she pissed on the floor again. Like, it's actually it's impressive how much piss she can hold in that tiny little body. In my ideal world, if Missy was here and the two of them got along, that would be really good, because Missy loves little dogs, but I think Peanut might be too energetic and I feel like Peanut would suffocate her. Wouldn't you? I'd say she'd be nice. Woo! Woo! Guys, it's so embarrassing. I like bawled my eyes out earlier. So I'm so dramatic. I'm so sensitive these days. It's literally insane. I could literally be like, Jason, can you get me a treat in the shop? And then when he comes back, when he goes, yeah, he'll reply being like, yeah, of course. And I'll be like, are you mad? I'll be like, you're mad at me for asking you to do something. Do you know? I'm like, you're gonna leave me because you think I'm too demanding. It's insane. And I was sensitive to begin with anyway. Like, if I get in a fight with someone, I'll start, you know, when your voice starts crackling up and you're like, but you're trying to stick up for yourself and you're trying to be strong. You're like, so then you have to walk away, which looks like I'm being stubborn or being like, I'm done with this conversation, but it's literally just because I'm about to cry, so I have to end it. I hate crying in front of people as well. It's like I hate it. I hate crying in front of people. Like, Jason's barely seen me cry. He saw me cry last night. Anytime he's seen me cry, it's been over Missy Moo. Like literally. The time she almost died, bawling. Last night then when Ash said she couldn't mind her anymore, I was bawling. Like, I was up all night as well thinking about it. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm the worst cat mom in the world.
Mario.
Hello. If you don't say, the cloud inside your heart.
Yay!
Another go for my funny one.
Okay, you go do your funny one.
Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. It's a chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Thanks, Mr. Dazzle.
That's my drink.
Happy meal.
Yummy!
Kiki.
Yummy!
True chip means chips. 2 puzzles.
Oh yeah, 2 sides.
Well, hi, Chip. I'm Amanda, and this